Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with 5060p. The main reason why we are going to play with this tank, because it is on sale currently in Wargaming store, and I'm paying a close eye on what Wargaming is selling, right? And where the 5060p goes, it's far away from being ideal tank. Let's go into the game. Let's try to make it work, but this is going to be a challenge. Meanwhile, fellas, excuse me. Meanwhile, keep this in mind. Index page is here for you to find the YouTube videos, to find the tank ratings, to find the community ratings. If you want to vote yourself, you can do that. Log in via our gaming API and you can vote for one or another tank, or I suppose to say you can say what do you think. So far we have over 15,000 accounts voted with 139,000 votes. So pretty much 8 to 9 votes per account. That is very, very kind from your side, fellas, and feel free to be involved, you know, feel like you are at home. Anyways, what do we have? Pearl River Standard Battle, and we are top tier, so Yopterai. Skill, I have a question. Why would you say this tank is far away from being ideal? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Thank you very much for asking. So the main reason why do I think so, because this tank doesn't have anything to offer apart decent gun handling. Gun handling is better than average for this alpha damage, 390 alpha damage, it's okay, 220 millimeters of penetration. If you are willing to shoot the gold, you will have 252 millimeters of penetration, and you will have tiny touch better shell velocity. But overall, where this tank goes, the armor of this tank is laughable. So if it would be a medium tank, it would be kind of But since it is a heavy tank, in my humble opinion, the tank is just simply far away from being ideal, and it's just not as good. What do you want me to say, fellas? I am being honest, you know, I'm just saying everything straight in the face, and I do not really think that the tank is best tank in the world of tanks, and it's just not that great of the vehicle. But it is not stopping us from trying to play well and punishing enemies for their stupidity and for their mistakes. As an example, in this situation, we found the equal opponent for ourselves, T150, who is 2 tiers lower, so we can feel like fish in the water, and we can say, yeah, now we are going to show what we are made of, and we are going to make this tank work. Yeah, this is how it feels like to me. Also, one more thing, I have a feeling that Scorpion is going to peak here in approximately 7 seconds. So we are just chilling and we are just enjoying. Actually, no, he's not going to peak. He's going to wait somewhere over there. The main reason why so, because he will wait until someone will make pressure like this. Now, making pressure for us, it is not that bad of an idea. But I'm a bit paranoid about this Mr. Scorpion. Hi, IS, beautiful, very, very nice. Scorpion isn't getting involved, but IS is. And you know what? That's good enough for us. We can say hello for this gentleman. Okay, IS is panicking, and IS pretty much dropped down over there. This is fair enough. What we can do for this T-28, this is the question, and Scorpion is running away. I mean, I cannot blame the guy for that, can I? I want to peek a bit, so this gentleman would have a nice shot to our track, right? That's all we are doing in this situation. In fact, maybe we could load the gold, and maybe we could find a decent angle ourselves to hit him into the cupola. Unfortunately, gun said no. That is okay. That wasn't fully aimed shot by any shape or any form, so I can't cry about this. Either way, I should be able to reload a bit quicker than this guy will, but what's from that if I cannot penetrate him even into the lower plate, which is a bit sad, but what can you do? He has better DPM than I do, so I need to be extra careful over there, unfortunately, right? Okay, not a bit. Oh, come on, game. I'm telling you, fellas, this tank is just something else. This tank is so awesome, it's crazy to describe how good this tank is. Ooh. Okay, let's try to punish him. Okay, we punished him once. We are kind of trading here, and this is not a good trade, to be completely honest with you. This is not that great of the trade, and I have a feeling that... Okay, he's slapping me in the lower plate, that's good to know. How about if we would try to find a decent angle just like so? Beautiful, very, very nice. This is a benefit of not of having the fully rotatable turret, right? So we can be a bit involved here. That's excellent, very, very good. T150, we are tracking T150, and we are hoping that our guy will be able to do something for him. It's okay. It is all right. Now this mother trucker is down to one-shottable. This is exactly what I want to see. Beautiful. So now 2 versus 1 situation. Obviously our DPM is far away from being ideal, but we are going to be completely fine. And we are going to be big boys here now. T150 is saying, I will survive. No, you won't, my man. Excellent. I felt like I eliminated equal opponents. Skill, do you understand that T150 is 2 tiers lower? Yes, I do. That's what I'm saying. Equal opponents, fellas. Very, very nice. Okay, so far, so good. We definitely cannot complain, and we cannot say that this is the worst game we ever played, right? Because it is definitely not the case. What we want to do at this point, I would love to cross like this, if it is possible. 3, 2, 1, here. It would be really nice to cross like this and to slap this IS and to slap Scorpion. This is obviously going to be a very, very hard mission to do, but you know what? I'm a big boy. I'm going to be fine. Meanwhile, Super Hellcat goes through the open field. I critical hit him. I'm not even joking. Yes, I just critical hit the Super Hellcat, which is, let's say, exactly what I've been aiming for. Bad shot by me. I rushed this one a bit. That's okay. Now he's going to flank us. You know what? I do not really mind this guy flanking us. In fact, I am aiming for this Leo, and after that we are going to eliminate the Super Hellcat with high explosives. I see Scorpion in the back. Luckily, Scorpion did not react it properly, and we are running for our life before it's too late, because whenever Scorpion will find us, it is going to be significantly more complicated. We are still running. I really want to ram this Hellcat to death, and after that we are going to turn instantly for a Scorpion just like this. We are going to use this guy as a cover, and luckily Scorpion missed the shot. Ooh. Holy bananas, fellas. Have I ever thought about being a rapper? Answer is yes. Absolutely, fellas. If this thing with internet begging won't work out one day, we are going to be MC Skill. How about that? Okay. Unfortunately, we lost this game. Unfortunate. Not much what we can change there, but it is how it is. Nevertheless, no one can deny that this score is good for this vehicle, even against the tier 6 matchmaking. What have I done wrong here? I have a feeling that, unfortunately, I wasted quite a bit of time with that T28, but it is how it is. What can you do? You know, no wonder I have a tourist t-shirt. Meanwhile, 4,000 damage, 100 assisting damage, a high caliber. Yeah, the team, let's say not the finest team, but it is how it is. And we got 61,000 profits, which isn't very good, to be completely honest with you, but it is how it is. What can we do? Anyways, let's keep it up. Okay, what do we have? Ruinberg and the standard battle. Tier 8 matchmaking, Ruinberg. I mean, I do not really think I have any other option just to go into the city. I don't feel like I want to play here. I do not feel like I want to snipe from the back somewhere over there. I simply feel like we need to grow the balls, and we need to try to make a bit of pressure. This is how I feel. I had some warming up rounds with this tank, fellas, and I can tell you one thing. What I noticed, the worst experience which I had with this tank overall while marking and while having warming up rounds and whatnot, was whenever we were fighting against the higher tiers. Higher tiers for this tank is such a taboo, it's crazy. At least that's what I noticed. Anyways, let's wait until Mr. Jack Tiger will arrive here, and then we can try to beat the living crap out of him. What is the worst part in this situation? Unfortunately, the worst part of this situation is that he can slap me in the face. Yeah, not a big surprise. He actually penetrated me straight through the turret. Once again, I just simply cannot act surprised, I can't say. Oh wow, how he can do that? No, it's not a heavy tank, fellas. It is a support tank. This is in the best case scenario, at least in my humble opinion, is heavium or a hybrid between the medium tank and between the heavy tank. And as you can see, usually you would slaughter Jack Tiger prototype without even asking his name, and now this is actually a difficult situation for us to fight against this guy. I cannot even penetrate him, which is just simply sad, right? So once again, problems of this 50-60p penetration. Gun handling though, gun handling is decent. I would never ever say gun handling is the worst thing of this tank, because it's not the case. But the DPM is let's say I've had better experiences in the past, speaking about the world of tanks, right? We are okay, we are big boys, we are going to be fine, we will try to punish this TVP Vato over there, we will try to go for a blind shots. Once again, we have all time in the world of tanks. All we need to do, we need to be calm, and we need to wait until enemy team will mess up and do some kind of silly goose mistakes, and I can promise you that they will. It's a matter of the time. Excellent. Maybe we can get some assisting damage from the Mr. TVP Vato. Unfortunately, we can't. It's okay. We are slapping him once again. He took his time to aim his shot and he penetrated us into the hull, which is acceptable. And I should have expected that he will do just that, you know? But that's okay. Meanwhile, what do we want to do? We want to go here, hold down, and hopefully we can say hello for enemy double penetrator. What is the chance that we can do this? Well, soon we will figure this out, fellas. Soon we will figure this out. I'm trying to hit his cupola, but his cupola is so tiny, it's very, very hard to aim for that, to be fair with you. It is very, very, very hard to aim for this. Yeah, I mean, everyone can shred you into the face. This is the problem of this tank, fellas. This is truly the problem. I remember whenever I marked this tank, I was like, okay, I get it. So I cannot be aggressive with this tank even though it is a heavy, right? Right. So how I can do something for this tank? And the answer was very, very simple. You are just sniping with this vehicle. I get the point, this is not the most popular choice ever, sniping with a heavy tank. I mean, that is kind of silly, don't you think so? But that is the right way to play with this vehicle, and this is the right way to do the things, you know? You just feel like you feel tiny touch better in this way, to say that the least, right? And if you are feeling better, maybe that is the right way to do the things, right? Okay. What is my mission here? My mission here is to support this mother trucker. I hope enemies won't react properly. And hopefully we can help this type 57 to survive here as long as we physically and possibly can. Let's try to use our gun depression here. So we are playing hold down. We are not allowing enemies to have a decent shots on us. And we are just trying to make this tank work. That's all we are trying to do, right? Fixing the score, Arta. Ooh, fellas, I felt that. I must admit I felt that. I've seen all my life in the split second how I started playing with a tier 1 housing guy and how I reached the 60p tier 10, and after that whenever I got this premium tank. I've seen it all in a second, fellas. I've seen it all. Okay, what is the plan, what is the hope, and what is the dream? Now, we definitely need to slap this mother trucker, right? This is what we want to do. Unfortunately, he is looking towards us. That is okay. I want to see him dead board. He noticed the board. He is turning towards him. And now we are eliminating him from the game. Beautiful. Very, very, very nice. We cannot complain about this. And you know what? The Type 57 is the hero of the day. He's the one who made bloody heavy lifting here. Just saying, okay? Just saying. For me, I was just a meatball who was taking one for the team and who was crying for a whole game. But once again, I don't think this tank is a good vehicle for beginner. Even I don't think that this tank is good for a great player in the world of tanks. There is so many more good tanks, you know? This is the thing. Meanwhile, can we eliminate Mr. Aladdin? Aladdin is saying blah, 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 and Aladdin is eliminated. Excellent, very, very good. We can rig Brother at Arms for Medal Mate. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now we are going to rig the medal, which is very much appreciated. Beautiful shot, and in the end of the day, we kind of fixed this score. So we could see 2 games with this vehicle, right? And I think we saw a good game where the tank can feel great, and we could see the game where the tank felt literally useless, you know? Whenever I see this tank in the game, I'm not acting surprised that someone is sniping from the red line with a heavy tank, because it's just that difficult to make pressure in the heavy line, right? It is definitely not a surprising thing. So once again, I just want to repeat what I said before. Thanks, mate. I just want to repeat what I said before. Do not think about buying this tank. It's just not that great of the vehicle. 2,500 damage, 200 assisting damage. We are 4th by experience. We are 2nd by the damage, and we got 20,000 profits because I was spamming the gold ammunition. Yeah, fellas, a difficult situation. Let's go for one more. Oh, look at this beauty, fellas. Sand River Standard Battle Tier 6 matchmaking. I must admit, instantly, fellas, I must admit that I'm super duper hyper turbo lucky where the matchmaking goes. Okay, we had a very, 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 very strong session. Now, since matchmaking is giving us tier 6 meatballs, in this situation, I would love to see as a bare minimum 4,000 combined. I think this is a legit request, and I think that would be absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, well, that's a spirit. I mean, I get the point, it is a Friday and everyone is excited, but not to this level. Interesting. Meanwhile, high explosive on. The main reason why we are going with the high explosives is because of this bad aim. Because of this Ferrari, that is okay. Not a big deal whatsoever. We still have a chance to catch him and to slap him like there is no tomorrow. Ferrari is running, Ferrari is saying la 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 la, and this is exactly what we want to see, fellas. Black Prince over there, not a big deal. Ferrari. Hi, 512 in the face. Beautiful. This is exactly what we want to see, and this is what we are aiming for. You know, we just want to slap every and each mistake from the enemy forces. Good, very, very good. Now, IMBT is going to be a great support for us. Oh boy, IMBT, what have you done? Well, IMBT lost half of his hit points, which is a bit unfortunate, but there is absolutely nothing what we can change about this. And in fact, I'm going to come closer myself just to make sure he will survive the zombie apocalypse or pressure from this object. That is okay. This is a perfect position for us to play hold down. We are sitting extremely well, and all we need for a full happiness is this object to try to make pressure for us a bit, okay? That's all we need for a full happiness. That is okay. We are sitting very, 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 very well, and we are having a blast. And we can clearly see that this mother trucker is considering his life choices and he is trying to escape. And what that means we can punish him. Beautiful, very, very nice. Very nice. Can we do that again? Unfortunately, we cannot. That's still fine. Beautiful assisting damage from the Suka Pershing. That is nice. As you can see, in this situation, fellas, our goal is to secure this side, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual, nothing unseen. All we want to do, we want to be smart and we want to secure this side. Unfortunately, the gun doesn't treat us the finest, which is sad thing, but what can you do? But that's okay, we are going to survive this. I want him to shoot, he shot, now I want to get involved. Now, you see, in this situation, we can actually feel relatively powerful, right? We can ask this IMBT help, we are going to cross like this. Actually, maybe I do not even want to cross like this. Maybe I want to go straight for him, because it doesn't look like this gentleman is going to stay around this area. I have a feeling that he's just trying to run away for his life, which is fair enough, you know? I cannot blame the guy for doing that. Meanwhile, it doesn't really change absolutely anything. This guy is dead and that's great. Now, Ergasham Borshik. That's okay as well, not a big deal. Not the worst case scenario for us. We are going to load the high explosives here and we are just simply waiting. Do I want to wait or do I want to get involved? Oh, you sneaky cockroach. Okay, that makes sense. We have a cockroach who was spotting us all the time. Okay, that makes sense, fellas. That definitely makes sense. Good play by the cockroach. He did not even breathe. He just simply was trying to be as patient as he physically and possibly could. And that was the correct play in this type of situation. We are going to try to hit another cockroach. Unfortunately, I failed doing so, which is kind of sad, but what can you do? We are getting a bit of the assisting damage from the left, from the right, and that is fine. Assisting damage is very much appreciated. Now we are taking our time to aim towards another cockroach. Beautiful hit in the ass, 350. It's not 390, but that is okay. We are waiting for another guy to peek through the open field, and we are going to aim towards this one. The main reason why so, because he had the most hit points, and I was aiming to get 4,000, and we got 4,000. 3.9 for Mark of Excellence, and overall 4.2 thousand for overall score, right? Very, very nice. So in this type of matchmaking, yeah, this time could feel quite powerful, and we definitely could feel like we are holding enemy fates in our hands. I want to tell you one thing, it's not the case usually whenever we are playing against the higher tiers. Then it is far away from being ideal and far away from being excellent. Just saying, fellas, just saying. But other than that, I'm okay, and I am feeling pretty happy with all of this. Good. Let's see the score, and let's see, did we perform better than average, or did I perform sub-average with this vehicle, right? Let's see. 2.6 thousand damage, 1.6 thousand assisting damage, second class. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage. We got 62,000 profits, which is very much appreciated, and that is a nice thing. And all in all, our performance with this tank was 3,000 average damage, and I mean 3.1 thousand damage and 600 assisting damage. I played with this tank better than I should have. Don't think that this tank is as good as I showed, fellas. I am warning you. Matchmaking was just significantly better. My average performance with this tank was 2.7 thousand damage and 600 assisting damage. So I played above average, and whenever I played with this tank for marks, I was flat out spamming gold with bounty equipment and whatnot. So I beat that score, so that is nice. That is very much appreciated, but it's just far away from being ideal tank. Do not buy it. There is plenty better tanks. You want Polish heavy tank? Oh, here you go. 50 TP prototype. This is just simply better tank. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.